So that's the way it is. What can we do if to help? There is another problem that is really terrible. If they caught a family, let's say a couple with 2 children, illegal here in the US, they split them. They cannot process them, the children with the adults. So they send the children to special homes. Here in Houston there are several. One of them is St. Michael's, run by a lady from El Paso, beautiful lady. And what happens? The children are there while the lawyers try to see if there's a legal way to keep them. If not, they just wait for a plane that has room, and they deport them. They drop them at the airport in whatever country. Bye-bye. Most of them never see their family again. So this is a real thing. How can we stop it? We are starting to promote there's a way that they can come legal, which is the guest visa, the guest workers visa. And this is something that is feasible. And this is what we are after now. We have been talking to the consuls of Honduras and El Salvador and Mexico, those 3, and they say yes. But the problem is, are they going to do it? Because this thing about the immigration, the problem is that it's a win-win deal. The individual that comes from a poor country gets a job and maybe goes up and makes a living and all that. The guys in the middle make the money crossing, and the countries where they come from get all this money that this guy sent. And not only money. You know something? Here in USA, the Hispanics consume more groceries than all of the Republic of Mexico does. Imagine the amount of jobs that this yields. You know. So these guys that come here are just, but the politicians don't want to lose that income, you know. So it's everybody wins except the poor guys that. So this is what we are doing. To my satisfaction, I took 3 of my daughters to the shelter, and they became totally fascinated about doing something about it. So they made a group, because we make groups. In the parishes, we invite people to come to the shelters, so we make a tour. So they see firsthand, and the people that are ready to help go there, and we cook them food for that night and return, and they see. So my daughters, without me doing anything, they built their own group and went over there, and then they had one event. They went to a disco place, one of these joints called, I don't remember how it's called. Do you remember? So everything they gave us free. It's a nice place. So they got 400 people there, and they contributed with $20,000. But this doesn't happen very often, you know. So we are trying grants. We're trying getting in contact with Latin American men and women that have been successful, but that are also remember where they came from, like the guy from the Michoacana. He's helping us. The guy that, I don't know, we're going to touch every door. If in this group you like to make a tour, and maybe you make an event once a year, I'm not trying to.
You're a salesperson, it's okay.
Well, that'd be fantastic, because you know what happens? that makes you very, no, you get together a lot because you are doing something that really counts. We don't want the migrants to keep coming to this country. We don't want that. So someone tells me, are you in favor of bringing? No, we're not. How can we do that if we see that sometimes when they wait for them at the rail station and they get them, bring them to a place, I don't know where, and then these guys have to call where they come from or where they're going to, and if they don't get the money, they beat them until death. So this is the sad story, but something must happen. This cannot continue this way. I'm not trying to get you to be tragic or something. This is what happens. And I'm glad that at this age, I just pray together gives me a little bit more years of being able to work and do things. And I'm passionate about it.